this thing off. So it's NFC East. These bombs ain't want to show up. Appreciate you, Cal. Because Robert said he can't show up because he had the time wrong and some other junk, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Leon working, but Leon's ain't gonna be here. This is NFC TSA, NFC East, kick this thing off. Yes, I am in the Alabama jersey today. I hate them, but Matthew played there. So that's the only reason. We just doing jerseys, support family. But that's it. But nonetheless, though, right? Cal, we gotta see
That's
your
what
face.
Mac did.
Cal, we gotta see your face. But we gonna until Cal jump on here, we just gonna jump on to the Giants or whatever, right? We'll do a little bit different since they don't have representatives since Will ain't there. So I'm just gonna do a little bit different this time. The depth chart, of course, this for the Giants. We got Daniel Jones at the quarterback. You got Singletary at running back. We got Malik Neighbors at wide receiver. Backing up him, you got the Jet from Tennessee, Jalen Hyatt. I guess you say the slot, you got the Jet Wandale Robinson. Then you got Slayton on the other side. Man, defensively, of course, they got Burns from the Panthers a couple years ago. They got the Jet, the 5-star Jet out of high school from Oregon, Kayvon Thibodeau. There's some only names that popping out to me. So just going off their schedule this year, we ain't no we, but going off this schedule this year, they play. We'll get to that later. So now they play the Vikings, Commanders, Browns. Even before we get to the schedule, what y'all think about how they gonna look? Just with what's his name? Daniel Jones. What y'all think about Daniel Jones and how they gonna look?
Them boys gonna finish last in the division. They ain't doing shit this year, bro.
Okay.
I gotta see Giants' schedule, man. Because I mean, they you said they start off with the Vikings. I mean, they could beat them.
Hey, what y'all talking about, man?
We don't. we on the Giants. So
the Giants. Hey, just wipe them up. Hey, let's not talk about them. Let's talk about teams that could do something.
Cole, we gotta talk about them in the division. But they open up with the Vikings. They open up the kind of a soft a little bit. They open up Vikings, Commanders, Browns, Cowboys. They really ain't got a too difficult schedule. Just being honest, just looking at it.
Dude.
They open it up 2-2.
Yeah, so I mean, honestly, they don't have schedule, right? They have the Vikings, Commanders, Browns, Cowboys, Seahawks, Bengals. That's gonna be L. Eagles L probably, but it's still close. Steelers, Commanders again, Panthers, Bucks, Cowboys, Saints, Ravens, Falcons, Colts, Eagles. They ain't got the most.
All of those lost. The last 8 you ran off was lost.
Yeah, they are.
The last 8 you just ran off was they getting beat by 30. So just wipe them out.
Yeah, you might be right. They might win. They might win 4 games.
Yeah.
Anybody been following them? What are their defense like?
They defense nice.
Good defense.
Yeah, they defense.
They got a good defense.
Mm-hmm. And then what that boy name is? They just bought in that damn pass rush.
Burns from
Burns. Yeah, they just bought Burns in to go with Thibodeau, because he's there, Theodore, whatever his name is, from Oregon.
Yeah.
So he there. So that's 2. Hey, when you can generate a pass rush, you got a chance of being good, man. And they got some decent DBs too, young but good in the secondary.
Gotcha. So when we all agree. Okay, let's help out. We ain't got no Giants representation. So everybody, give me a breakout scenario for the Giants where everybody just agree to be neighbors.
Yeah, I think Neighbors gonna have a pretty decent season.
He ain't got no choice.
Yeah.
I think Neighbors is gonna make Hyatt do have a good season.
Yeah, I like the backup running back. I think he gonna do good too. Buddy from
Gray?
Tennessee.
You talking about Gray?
The running back is the running back Singletary. The backup is Tracy Jr. Third string is Eric Gray. But Singletary the man out there though.
Man, he little, bro. He little. We just had him.
They was talking about Singletary maybe having a bounce back season because he back with Brian Dable, and Dable was part of the team that drafted him, and so his best years with Buffalo when Dable was the OC.
Yeah, but you said back though. I mean, he ran the ball good last year though.
He's not bad. He's not a bad running back, dog.
He's small, but I mean, he ran the ball good last year for the Texans, especially when Texas' main guy was out last year.
Mm-hmm. He had a few weeks.
Hey, I know
Matter of fact, one could argue that that's when the Texans took off when he became the man, and because who the Texans? JB, who our other running back was last year?
Pierce.
When Pierce went out, that's really when I know what's called get all the credit, CJ them, but that's really when they took off when Singletary started getting them touches though.
Yeah, we had more of a balance because Singletary had a little bit more explosiveness than Pierce.
Yeah. But regardless, we only giving them 4 wins.
I give them 5 and 12.
Yeah, I get 5 at best. Yeah.
5. Yeah.
Yeah. How about
they gonna upset somebody because I forgot what's the other boy named, the D lineman they got, number 97. He's a monster, Leonard something. He's a monster on the D line. So that's 3 nice D linemen they got, and to me, that's kind of resemblance of the old Giants when they can create that pressure without having to blitz or anything.
Gosh.
Yeah.
You talking about Jordan Phillips?
Yeah, he nice.
I give him 3 wins, man.
3?
3 wins.
Jesus.
Who said that?
So we said 3. We said 3.
Who said that? I gotta go look at their schedule again.
I'm gonna go 3 wins. I'm gonna go 3 wins versus the Cowboys. Then they'll get 4.
We're not about to act like that they're gonna just come to Washington and beat them. I don't got them being Washington.
Hey, but Washington can't stop a nosebleed.
I'm about to say they'll split. They'll split with Washington.
They'll split with Washington.
They not at the helm now.
Oh yeah, Daniels can give them. Hey, but that game will be strength versus strength. Giants defense gonna be their strength. Washington offense gonna be their strength. That's strength versus strength.
You said 3? That's not far fetched. I give him 4.
I give him 3.
I want to put Jalen Hyatt in. I want to put Hyatt in as the breakout player, man.
As a breakout player?
Hyatt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who? Anybody else got a breakout player besides Hyatt? I just say Neighbors. He's a rookie, but I think.
I think Neighbors gonna get all the double teams, and Hyatt being a second-year receiver, he's already looking much better this year in camp than he was last year.
Cowboys, Cal, since you on here, you used to own the show you.
It's not looking good, man.
Huh?
I said it's not looking good. This is the most unenthusiastic I ever been in probably the last 5 years. And he playing with CD contract, man. I pray he don't get injured, because you wait until the last minute to start up, it's bound to be an injury once you start back up. He ain't had the proper training. But either way, we gonna be. I say we get runner up NFC East.
To who?
Really?
The Eagles.
No.
So
I give us 10 wins.
But before we get there, you know, kind of how we do, Cal is, you know, you're a Cowboy fan, but what made you be a Cowboy fan? I know you're from D-Town, but how long you been a Cowboy fan? How
Because I
long
can remember.
you become a Cowboy fan?
I say 5th grade.
10th?
So we go 5th.
Oh, 5th, okay.
Yeah. I say about so about 35 years.
Okay. What made you become a Cowboy fan though? Outside being from D-Town. That's it.
That's the first team. That's the first team I saw. The whole family, we get in front of there, watch the Cowboys. You ain't got no choice. And I'm pretty much Dallas everything except for the long. I go for the Longhorns, not SMU.
Gotcha. So who would you say that you hate the most in the division? You got to rank them. From the one you hate the most to the least, and why? Why?
Well, I pretty much hate.
Just explain that.
So okay, I would say Philly the most, then Washington, then New York, and that changes based on who the biggest threat. Philly the biggest threat. I hate them the most. I don't want to hear their fans.
They got the worst fans.
Right now they do. New York, I mean, I don't even hear them when they talk. They're not even affected.
What about were they like that when Eli was there?
Even still, I guess I have to take that back. Yeah, I don't like Philly fans.
Is Philly the most arrogant? Would you say?
Redskins.
You say Philly the most arrogant out of all the fans?
Yeah.
Because I've been
New York. I mean, they
go ahead.
New York was straight, man. But New York was straight, but I just never really thought of them like that. Even when Eli won, I felt like they overachieved. So I just never really feared New York like that. Philly, I feel like they always had a good team. They just can't never make it happen. Besides that 1 year,
Yeah.
they underachieve a lot of times.
One thing I probably say Philly is like, even when they ain't good, I went to Oakland Raider game before when I was in Cali. But you can tell them Raider fans they weren't good. And now that bro, y'all gonna win all the 5 games this year. But so let's get to these Cowboys, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Why these Cowboys on here? We got a Cowboy fan on here. So what y'all think about it? How they gonna do?
Defense gonna be straight. Defense gonna be straight. Defense gonna be straight. We got secondary.
Calvin, take out your breakout player.
So we think
y'all got no linebackers. Y'all got no linebackers at all.
So we lost the coordinator, right? Who else we lost?
Well, who's your linebacker? You had no linebackers last year. Y'all was playing a 214-pound guy at linebacker.
I think Mike is gonna get some use back there.
Hey,
he ain't covering nobody though.
Now,
we forgot about Overshawn too. Overshawn, is he back?
Bro, let me tell you, your defense, y'all got like 3 good players on defense. That's about it. Like they try to use Micah to cover up every hole they have in the front 7. Micah can't do it all.
He didn't do that much last year. I mean, besides showing up, I guess putting the pressure on the defense, making them aware of him, but he wasn't coming up with none of the stats. So
right, what I'm saying they try to move him everywhere to cover up your holes. Like y'all need a lot of help on at linebacker. You have nobody in the interior of the defensive line. So like, how do y'all plan on addressing those 2 things there?
I could have swore we had a couple pickups in free agency. Not no big names. But you don't need a big name every time because I've seen a lot of big names that ain't actually playing up to their name. I mean, as long as I gotta see what the scheme. I gotta see what it looked like in the first 2 weeks to see how they take it on the new coach.
Hey, John, ain't no big names coming to Dallas. They know Jerry ain't paying nobody.
Yeah, Jerry ain't paying. He still got to pay the other people, and they might not all get paid.
But I didn't say big name. I said a big man. Like they have nobody, no D tackle. They have nobody that got anything up the middle.
Who was your starting running back?
Zeke.
Yeah.
Zeke.
Nah, tell me Zeke ain't starting, bro.
Zeke.
That's gonna be a committee for sure.
Pollard in Tennessee, I think.
Yeah, he in Tennessee.
This one of the worst rosters y'all done had in a long time.
I just looked at the schedule. I looked at the schedule. Yeah, 10 wins ain't
Not
happening.
looking good.
I got them at 7-10. I just looked at it.
Oh, so are we gonna lose to Washington?
I had y'all beating. I had y'all splitting with Washington.
I don't think you split. You're not sweeping Washington. You're gonna split that.
I think we sweep everybody except Philly.
The best part of your team is your secondary.
Question is, a CD, is he going to sit out?
I mean, Jerry ain't got no choice but to give him the money, so I just feel like he's wasting time. He's gonna end up giving him the same thing.
Season starts.
Give him everything he wants.
But if season starts, right, and CD's not paid, is he sitting out?
No.
Yeah, I think so.
Said no.
I think he sit out first week just because the deal get done too late.
We're gonna kick back to the MC East. So I got 2
Okay,
questions.
all right.
I got 2 questions for everybody. The first question is 1, 2, right? I think 1 is, do you think Dak, 2-part question, do you think Dak and CD should get paid? The second part of the question is, if yes, and that, okay, first of all, let's go with that. Do y'all?
I want to jump on this. I want to jump on this one first.
Yeah. Do y'all think Dak should get paid? And if so, right? If you think Dak should get paid, what's the number? And then 2, if not, who do y'all think should replace Dak?
If not, then what?
So 1, do you think he's gonna get paid? If you think he's supposed to get paid, what's his number per year? Right? And then 2, I mean, the other part is, if you don't think he should get paid, who's his replacement?
Okay, so let me jump on this one first, because I've been meaning to have this conversation. I've been having conversation with everybody for a minute. So I am on Jerry's side on this stance right now.
Okay.
As a owner, Jerry out here been paying for a Ferrari and driving around a Dodge Challenger. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing about it is, how am I top 10?
I wish Blake was on here.
Huh?
I wish Blake was on here. He a Dak fan, but go ahead.
Because to me, it's like this: like, how am I out here with one of the top 10 payrolls, and all I can get is a good regular season? Like, Dak is a regular season quarterback. And to me, if you're not going to win, or you don't think you can win a championship with a guy like that, then let him go and go find something else. Yeah, you may have to rebuild for a little bit, but let him go and go find something else. Because all you're paying for right now is 12-win season. You know what I'm saying? You can, like, look at the Bucks, man. The Bucks paying Baker Mayfield.
Hold on. You said all you paying for is a 12-win season?
Yeah.
Let's be honest now.
This is Blake's.
Of course,
this is whole thing.
This
is Blake's argument.
Yeah,
this is Blake's argument with Josh Allen.
Super Bowl is the ultimate goal. Don't get me wrong, but listen, you a Bucks fan, and y'all had. And I ain't talking about the Bucks. We're saying the MC East, but you know y'all had trash bags, so y'all had the brown paper bags for years. You will consistently take a 12-win team, and hopefully you can break through that area, then just say, okay, I got a trash quarterback and we 5, 6, 7, 8 wins. Or no.
But the thing about it is we gonna rebuild. No, I'm a fan of this. I'd rather have some shit years, we rebuild and can get there. Instead of having constant winning.
Why you gotta have a shit year if you're think about it now. You solid. You got your special team game is gonna be great. right? You gotta kick that. You gotta kick it that can damn near kick 70 yards. He just kicked 66 yards, right?
Jones, let me stop you. Let me stop you right up. Dallas will never win a championship with Dak Prescott as the quarterback. Point blank period. It ain't gonna happen.
Just say you don't like it. Oh, I'm not saying the Super Bowl, but I'm saying you saying like if a quarterback.
I don't know about that.
If a quarterback wins 12 games, he's not worth the 50 million in today's game. If your quarterback wins 12 games, you telling me he's not worth 50 million?
Let's talk two different things.
Okay.
So you talking market? We're talking market right now.
Correct.
The market is if you that type of quarterback, you throw for 4,000 yards, you put up 30 touchdowns, and you can win anywhere from 10 and on up. You're gonna get paid in the 50s. That's the market. My thing is what Jerry just came out and say I'm with. Jerry's like, man, let's see how this thing shake out. Because I'm tired of paying all this money. Because the thing is, what Jerry trying to tell y'all to do, trying to say is he's ready for a rebuild. If this thing can't go past the first round of the playoffs, he's ready for a rebuild. So his whole thing is, let's see how this thing goes. Because I'm tired of paying all this money just to make it to the playoffs.
Okay, cool.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, man. He's had the players. He's had the talent. He has that. This was my argument with Blake yesterday with Sean McDougie. Bro, the coach, whoever around is not getting the job done. I think that with the right personnel coaching them and that he's had could get the job done. And I hate the Cowboys. You send Dak into a structured system, I think he can do some damage.
Hey,
so yeah, I'm 50. I'm 50-50. Pay him or don't pay him. I'd rather see him. I want to see him somewhere else.
Okay, hold on, JB. So Cole, you don't like him, so you're not gonna pay him. So cool, you're not gonna pay him. Who do you replace him with?
So right now, if I'm Dallas, right, I think the biggest decision for Dallas to do is make the decision on whether they're gonna pay CD. Because if you pay CD,
we're not on CD.
Hold on. But it ties together. Hold on, it ties together. Because if you pay CD, you have to go get a veteran. Because you can't. CD's not gonna want to go play with a rookie quarterback coming in.
But you know CD's getting paid. Would we all agree that CD's gonna get paid?
Eventually, yep. I think so. Yeah.
I mean, this is CD first big contract.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's multiple parts to that game.
So we would agree that CD will get paid. Okay, so let's say CD get paid. Cool. That was the second part question, anyways. But let's say let's agree CD get paid. Okay, cool. You don't like that. Who you replace him with?
I gotta go see what's in the market, man. I don't know what's in the market right now.
Nobody. There's nobody out there.
Oh, and well, hey, I'll spin it up and go with a rookie, dog. I'll go try to find a rookie out the draft.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Give me your rookie. And you you're gonna have to push up to get assets because the defense is gonna be solid, right? You're still gonna have CD. You're still gonna have Mr. Always Cooking Cooks, always solid vet, right? So you're gonna be in that regardless. The Cowboys also gonna be in that 8. Now I'm be respectful. 9 to 10, 11, 12 wins, right? So you're not gonna be at the top of the draft. That's like the 10th, 11th pick, right? So that means you gotta push up to get who you want. Who you gonna go get? Are you gonna get Carson Beck from Georgia? Are you gonna get Shedeur Sanders? You got Cam Ward from Miami. Who you gonna go get? If that's the case, if you're gonna get rid of that,
I don't think you got to push up to get Carson Beck. I think that might be a good little fall to you. I don't think you're gonna have to push up like that to get him.
Yo. You said Carson Beck over that.
I'm gonna take a rebuild over that. You see, you're putting it towards the player. I'm gonna take the chance. Here's the thing, right? If I've been
Cole, you're not talking realistic. You're not talking realistic. If Jerry has already said, "Listen, I don't know if I'm gonna wake up tomorrow." So how you gonna rebuild? Jerry saying, "I don't know if I'm gonna wake up tomorrow."
Mm-hmm.
But here's what I'm saying. We know what the cap is with Dak. Okay, pay Dak and keep having 12-win seasons and losing the first round of the playoffs. That's the cap with Dak. I don't care what y'all tell me. That's the cap. Dak. Hey, we talking about Super Bowl. Dak may not even sniff an NFC Championship game.
How many teams win a Super Bowl in the NFL, man? Like with that logic,
One.
with that logic,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of quarterbacks not going to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
You only have a few teams that make it to the Super Bowl and win it every time. So you mean to tell me what Dak did? Because he was one of the top. He was top 3 in statistics. He stays that way.
Yeah.
You don't have too many quarterbacks.
So we paying for stats. So we paying for stats.
No, we're paying for production, man. What are you doing out there on the field? And then it's again, NFL is an ultimate team game, right? Yep. Right. Everybody got to play their part. Like Jerry said, man, you put the right pieces behind that, they can probably win the Super Bowl.
You can't change up shit every year, man. Expect the dude to win.
Hold on. Let me address that real quick. So, Antonio, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Antonio. So, do you not believe in the last 7 years that Dak has been with the Cowboys, that Dak has had sufficient enough talent around him to be a winner and win the Super Bowl?
Not him. We want to hear from the Cowboys.
No. We're talking about. Hold on. We said it's a team sport. So what I'm asking is, as a team, have Dallas not put enough talent around Dak Prescott to achieve more than what has already been achieved?
We want Leon. We want Leon to answer that. What's up, Leon?
Hey, what's up, fellas? Y'all hear me okay?
We hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
Nah, they don't. I don't think they have the talent beyond CeeDee Lamb, because Brandon Cooks, he just runs routes and Dak doesn't throw to him enough. And then the running back with Zeke, I think, is washed. The tight end is okay, but maybe Jalen Tolbert sets up this year. We'll find out. We'll see. But is it a champion? Is it a playoff winning offense? Probably not. No.
What about?
No, I'm saying over Dak's career span with Dallas, has Jerry Jones or the team put enough talent around Dak over the span of his career for him to have more success as far as taking them to like the NFC Championship or Super Bowl?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I want to know, because the fellas earlier were saying that it's a team sport. But I can tell you right now, in my assessment, I felt like there's been years where Dallas has been so loaded with talent and they still didn't produce. And my assessment is this: the Cowboys have maxed out with Dak Prescott. It's time to go a new direction.
Okay. So you're crossing back. So the question was, Leon, first part was, we'll get to CD, but the first part was, and this for you too, Cal. Do you pay Dak? And if y'all gonna pay Dak, what's the number you gonna pay him? Leon, you can go first. What's the number you gonna pay him? And if you're not gonna pay him, who you gonna replace him with?
I mean, really, you have to pay the man. What is he on? 55 mil this year?
55.
So
55 to 60 by the time they.
So you have to go to 60. If Jerry's not willing to go to 60, which he probably isn't, because if Jerry was willing to go to 60, the deal would be done.
It'd be done. Yeah,
it'd be done.
Yeah.
But the other problem he has to sign Micah in a year. I think he gets CeeDee Lamb, but Trey Lance is not the answer, which they're trying to see right now. That's why he's been playing a lot.
What about the corner? When Diggs up for a contract?
He's got like 3 signed one. Yeah, he already signed last year.
The year he got hurt, I think it might have been the year he got hurt. Yep. So Diggs won't be an issue for a couple more years, unless he balls out again this year. Coming off that knee injury, but I don't think Dak wants. I don't think Jerry wants to pay Dak. Is it a color issue? Maybe. I think it is a little bit, because Romo never had a contract issue. Whenever it came up, no matter what Romo did, and Romo and Dak are kind of like 1A, 1B. We play great. We can play great in the regular season, but when it comes to the playoffs, we come up short. You know, and we don't. I don't even want to get into the whole Dez didn't catch it, whatever. The reality of that game is they shouldn't have been there because Detroit actually beat them the week before. You know, and Detroit won that game. The refs just gave them an out, which is weird. But Romo has the same kind of success that Dak has had. Maybe one playoff game here, one playoff game there, no NFC championships, but he always got his money without fail. Without fail.
I guess my question is, as hard as people are on Dak, what's the difference when somebody like Kirk Cousins has continued to get his money through the years, doing the same thing?
Talk that to John.
I just want to know difference because somebody will say, well, he be throwing it. Look at Jetta, all his numbers, blah 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 blah. But when it comes down to it, Kirk Cousins is Kirk Cousins. But Kirk Cousins always Daniel Jones paid. Yep. So what is the difference between a Kirk Cousins and a Dak?
Well, Kirk never really signed a big contract. He signed one big contract with Minnesota.
That was it.
All his was franchise tags. That's where he got all his money. Franchise tags.
So you telling me that you say he never got that, but if every year I get top 5 money, that's big. Is it not?
Is that his fault though?
Hey, Kirk Cousins not getting.
If you signing a franchise tag, and the number is high, you always gonna get that high amount. That's what he did for what, 3 straight years in Washington?
Three straight years. 3 straight years.
So
you can't blame Kirk for that.
No, I'm not. But what I'm saying is, if I always
3 straight years essentially is a contract extension.
Top 5 money.
Hey,
I mean,
hold on.
He hasn't produced nothing.
So let me go to your question. Jones. To me, I wouldn't have paid Kirk either. See, here's the difference. What we talking about? Yes, the market has been what the market is, and these quarterbacks have been getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Because even to a low contract ain't deserving. You know what I'm saying? At $53 million. It's just the market.
Really go on.
The market is what
the market is what the market is. GMs.
You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing.
Oh my God.
They looking for a Brock Purdy. That's what they looking for.
For real. But they said
49ers doing it. Why can't we do it?
But ain't nobody gonna talk about in that same situation. Nobody's gonna talk about how the 49ers have like 7 first-round defenders on their defense. Of course, you can be whoever you are, Brock Purdy. If I got 7 first-round defenders in the top 10 pick for the last 7 years, of course I can go play quarterback. I can throw a goddamn bubble screen. You ain't doing nothing.
Listen, if they thought Brock Purdy was a good quarterback, somebody would have taken him long before him being Mr. Irrelevant. Let's face facts. San Francisco put him out there because they had to, not because they wanted to. They had to.
I just don't think Cole. I don't think you being realistic, bro.
No, I am
because you acting like these.
Absolutely not.
You think quarterbacks are just like, oh, they just out there, just go pick.
No, right, exactly.
You acting like you're in Florida and you can just go pick an orange anytime you want. You can't.
Look. You're misunderstanding what I'm saying.
Okay, break it down.
Let me categorize to you what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this. 1, I understand the market, and these quarterbacks are getting paid, in my opinion, inflated amount of money because of they got the league in prison right now because there ain't a lot of good quarterbacks around, and the market has been inflated. And once these quarterback contracts get up, the next quarterback is looking to top the other quarterback. So if you throw for 4,000 yards and you throw 30 touchdowns or whatever, then you're going to get some money.
You said not like quarterbacks?
Huh?
You said not like quarterbacks.
Not a lot of good quarterbacks out there right now.
But listen, okay. So all I'm asking.
Let me finish categorizing what I was categorizing.
You cannot put, in my opinion, you cannot put. If you say, "Oh, we had Brady and Breeze," and listen, I'm in just like boxers. You know how the days in boxers they be like, "Oh, boxers ain't the old boxers."
You won't let me finish. You won't let me finish categorizing them.
Listen, they can't help when they born. This is the pocket. This is it.
But,
if I'm at the top of the pocket, the top 10, that's what it is. You can't discount me. You're not born. What you want me to do?
Look, Jones. I'm not disagreeing with you there. I'm saying they're getting paid on the market, but I don't agree with the market. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the guys are getting paid on the market, but I don't agree on the market because at the same time, I'm telling you, you could go find a serviceable guy and pay him 30, like the Bucks did. Yo. Hey, we just paid what's name 30. He's just as serviceable right now.
Well, you need to be
so hold on.
You know what? You retiring. So when you go into contract negotiations and they tell you that same thing, it's like, hey, you gonna say I want the market value? Like, no, we could find another serviceable guy.
That's it. But hold on. So the what started this is that, right? And I'm just gonna speak on Dakota Rain Prescott himself. As far as Dakota Rain Prescott goes, in my opinion, you have reached the ceiling with that. At this moment, it's time to move on from that. If I was running the Cowboys, unless Dak had an amazing year and took them to the NFC Championship this year, I'm moving off of that, and I am going to see if I can strike gold somewhere else. I'm going to roll the dice. I'm going to roll the dice because I believe we have met the ceiling with Dak Prescott.
Okay, so I get what you're saying right now, but you know, teams and scouts, you know, they planning, they seeing all these college guys and this and that. I'm trying to get Lagway if I'm the Cowboys, so that's the reason I'm giving me about 2 or 3 years on his contract, and I'm trying to tank for Lagway because that's the next big dude coming, I think. Well, he the backup for Florida.
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
Yeah, so I don't want no quarterbacks in it because you got to think the Cowboys are like the Lakers, so you got to plan that tank, or get a draft, or get a first round pick that you think he's coming out of, you know.
Well,
I need a start.
Dak leaves. They don't have to plan the tank. The tank will be there next year.
Yep. There you go. Hey, let him go. Hey, let him go and get ready for the next season.
And Leon, you could do like the Bears did, like get another first round pick, and like they did Caleb. You can't tell me they wasn't planning for that Caleb shit.
Oh no,
I know they was.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, but
I can't see.
Here's the difference between the Bears and Cowboys. Bears are already down at the bottom, man. So it's easy for them to plan to get Caleb. What about Dallas? Are they sinking now, or they still, right there at the level
right now?
Try to win.
They're not right there now. Unless Jerry decides to commit to contracts, they right there.
That's what I'm saying. They keep coming. So Cal, are you paying Dak or you letting Dak walk?
No, I'm a big Dak fan, honestly. I'm not a Dak guy, but I like that game. But honestly, it's the first time ever I'm like, let's let him walk. We got too much more important stuff, in my opinion, to show up in terms of money. Now, if he takes the rate that we want and where we can lock in all them other guys, I'm cool. But honestly, I feel like we can go with. I like T. Huntley.
Okay.
I don't know how y'all feel about him. He's a free agent in 2025.
So you said discount. So what's
Tyler Huntley?
Yeah, okay, Huntley can play, but okay, what's the discount?
Man, get out of here, man. That ain't no household name for the Cowboys.
What's the discount?
Dak's not giving no discount.
The discount?
Please give this because we gotta put this in perspective, right?
Dak Prescott gonna get involved. It ain't gonna be no discount. He gonna be in his feelings. He gonna want his money.
That's because you can't give him
the best
40
position that a quarterback could ever be in.
Yeah, he is.
He has all the cards in his hand all he has to do is play well, and I guarantee you, teams like the Giants, probably the Rams, probably
Las
even the
Vegas.
Chargers are going to be.
Oh, Rams is a good one.
buckets
Rams is a good pick. Yeah, Rams is a good pick.
because he can go somewhere, and even if, let's say, even if Miami is decent, but they want to get rid of Tua, they could move him. They could trade Tua somewhere. Tua don't have a no trade clause.
Oh, you sound like Blake now. Blake want Dak on Miami so bad.
But Dak has all the power right now. If I was him, even as a Cowboy fan, I hope he don't sign a deal. Because
I wouldn't either.
Why would you sign a new contract when you have every bit of leverage, more than any NFL players ever had in the history of this league? Yeah. You can reset the market to a stupid amount of money, go to a new team that probably has a better roster, and then just live out your life and play out the rest of the next 5-6 years of your career. He has more leverage than anybody's ever had.
But that's what makes it hard for CD. If they pay CD what he wants, and Dak goes out and plays, on his last contract, he goes out and plays his ass off. They go to NFC championship. They're not going to be able to afford him.
Probably not.
He's not going to the NFC championship. So let's get that.
Well, that's true. That's true. One can dream, one can hope, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah, let's get that out the way. But look, let me ask y'all a question though. I'm gonna ask the question. Let me ask this. Okay, at which point? So all y'all had a bad car, right? Like a little beater, and you keep putting money into it.
No.
So we know sports. Okay, y'all rich.
This is one of them speak conversations.
Yeah, but we know sports is errors. So at which point do you say, as Dallas, that you moving away from the Dak era? How long? At which point do you say that you're ready for a new era? That question.
That's an easy answer. That's an easy answer, Cole. It's the end of the season. Because if the end of the season comes and they don't want to make it past the first round of the playoffs or even into the playoffs, because they'll be lucky to make the playoffs this year, to be honest. Let's say he goes and balls out like he did last year. He has the same similar kind of numbers, but they fall in the first round. You can move on. You can just call it right there, then and there. Because if he don't want to sign a contract, if he hasn't signed a contract by that point, he's trying to touch free agency. And you got to be prepared for that.
And Leon, that's what I was saying earlier, where I say I agree with Jerry Jones. Is to me, Jerry's like, play on this contract. Let's see if we can where we go, and then I'm see if I'm paying because Jerry's tired of paying this money just to be 12-5 or whatever the case.
But that's of his own doing though. He can't. And I don't feel sorry for Jerry in that aspect because record is his own making. Because he's still chasing the ghost of Jimmy Johnson, trying to prove that he's a GM. He's been chasing that ghost for 30 years, and he hasn't figured out that he can't do it. Because when you were talking in the previous meeting, when y'all were talking in the previous meeting, when they talking about all you had to do is run up the middle on Dallas, that's a fact. And you could have went and fixed that problem before last year. You could have fixed that and shored up that line so that nobody could run up the middle on them. Okay, and they didn't do that, and they didn't address none of those problems in this offseason. They addressed maybe with the offensive line, but they addressed nothing really on the defense. They let Stephon Gilmore walk, and they're hoping that they catch lightning in the bottle with old boy catching 7 interceptions again for touchdowns. That most likely is not going to happen.
He's going to catch 7 and get beat for 14. Okay,
Cole, I got a question.
I
got a question, Cole. So let's say Cowboys make it to the wild card. Dak balls out. They get past. They make it to the divisional round. He balls out again, but they lose. What happens now? You're not paying that check? He balls out.
He don't want it. He's not believing it.
No, I'm not. So you're asking? I'm not a believer. I'm not believing on Dak. I'm ready. If I'm Dallas, I'm ready to move on off of Dak. You know what I'm saying?
Max out.
What's a ball out game for Dak? What's that look like?
I don't know. I don't know what ball out game.
354 touchdown. 354.
Because if he balls out, I feel like we win.
If he ball out, what, Cam?
If he ball out, I feel like we win. I don't think the defense is gonna let up that. I don't think they're gonna be that bad. If Dak was a ball out,
he's had some.
Cam, Calvin,
He's had some
you're
decent
talking to
playoff games and they lost.
Calvin, you're talking to a Packers fan that I saw
Yeah,
Aaron Rodgers ball out in the playoffs
I-
and their defense was trash.
Yeah, with
Mhm.
Parsons.
Huh?
Are you talking about? Are you talking last? Oh, so this last season you thought Dak did good in this
I'm
last
just saying.
playoffs?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just giving a scenario out there. This upcoming season, if he balls out and they still lose, because that happens before. It happens a lot in the NFL where your quarterback balls out, but the team still lose.
But what he's saying is he don't see a scenario where Dak balls out and the Cowboys
With
lose.
this defense,
Because he said when Dak falls out, the Cowboys
Man,
win.
that defense
Which
ain't
means-
that fucking good. They be
Which
playing some
means-
Rudy
No, they-
poop.
The defense is
They be
not.
our
playing some
defense,
Rudy
we not the 40,
They be
we
playing
not the
some Rudy
49ers.
poops. They,
Yeah,
they
we're not
be
the
playing some
49ers,
Rudy
but I think
poops.
I think this defense is good enough. If he were to ball out, I think this defense is good enough to hold up. This defense just ain't good enough to handle his off games.
So how many y'all? So okay,
Their defense can't win it. If your defense can't win a game, yeah.
how many yards? I'm gonna start with you, Antonio. We just gonna go around. Antonio, JB, Cal, Leon, then you, Cole, and then we're gonna jump on to the next call. But and I'll put it in the chat. But real quick, we got 4.5 minutes. Antonio, how many yards? Give me Dak stats this year. Now we ain't gonna win losses. I just want touchdown, passing yards, touchdowns, interceptions.
All right, so CD definitely going to get paid, and I think with him being back on the field, Flournoy is going to step up even more because he had about over 800 yards last season. So I say Dak, I give him another 44 to 4,500 yards. I give him, yeah, I think they're going to put up points, man.
Yep.
And I give them
How many?
I get them 33 touchdowns.
How many?
33.
Yes.
6 interceptions.
Well, that's
He's trying to get paid too. So remember that.
yeah. They ain't 60 mil.
That's
That's
all pro. Hey, and then the first round exit. And a first round exit.
I give him about 4,300 yards, about 30 touchdowns, probably 18 picks.
God damn.
He's gonna need to lead him pick. That's leading the league a pick.
No, you said
He pretty conservative for them. Besides that one outline a year, he's been pretty conservative. I do think he gonna probably have a little bit more interceptions because I feel like he about to throw the lid off the ball.
He's
Like,
gonna have to
we
throw
don't
it
have
a
a
lot.
running game.
Yeah.
You're right.
They're gonna try to start out the season conservative because they're gonna try to see if that running game work. They're gonna realize it ain't gonna work, and then he gonna have to throw the lid off that ball. He gonna take some chances. He gonna try to get CD his numbers. I feel like he will have more interceptions. I don't think it's gonna be another one of them years when he was just doing pick after pick. I definitely.
My bad.
Yeah, but they always try to start off thinking that they can run the ball. I don't know why.
Yeah, what's the numbers?
I give him. I think he's gonna get 45 again. I give him 35 touchdowns, 12 interceptions.
What you got, Leon?
I say he's about probably 4,000 yards, 30 to 32 touchdowns, and I was going to do like Cal said, about 12 interceptions. That's 3 more than what he threw last season. So,
Wow. I'm listening. We're listening to Mr. Non-Believer.
I'm close to Leon.
Okay.
I'll say 4,100 yards.
Yeah.
I would say I'm gonna give him 28 touchdowns and 10 picks.
Can't even get a 30.
We ain't winning no games this year, man.
well, the running game is non-existent. I mean, until they let Tony Pollard walk, who was the best option to Zeke in the run game. I don't know if Rico Dowdle can handle it. And what's the other kid named Malik Davis? I think that's him.
Yeah.
We don't know if he can handle it either. That Pollard role. So, and Deuce Vaughn, I'm sorry, the kid's he's just too fucking little. I mean, I like his heart. He got heart, but you know, he just too little. He's not Sproles.
Preseason champ, man.
He's
In
not
preseason,
Sproles.
he always show up.
I just think you gotta put him in the right space. Sproles had a great career. You put him in the right place.
Yeah, true.
So now y'all about to blame a Super Bowl winning coach.
But listen, y'all. Hey, we got one more section, y'all. We wrap up. We got like.
Hey, Cole, you got to stop that, man.
So now y'all about to blame what I said. Hey, the man got a Super Bowl. Y'all about to blame a Super Bowl winning coach.
So does John Gruden.
Right.
Okay, so y'all not paying Dak. No, Leon, you paying Dak or not?
You can't. I mean, I'd like to pay him, but if it gets to the end of the year and he don't have a new contract, he's gonna walk.
Okay, cool. So
no, Leon, we want to know if you Jerry or you paying him.
If I was paying him, he'd already be paid.
Okay, Leon said no.
If he was already, if it was a better pay, I'd have paid him already.
Okay, cool. So you are the GM. You gonna pay him? Yes or no?
Yeah, I'll pay him.
Oh, there it is. Cal, you paying him or not?
Nah.
He already said he's not paying him.
Okay, cool. So who you replacing him with? And you can be any college player, or you can think somebody that
he told you Ty Huntley.
He gonna play out this year. He gonna play out this year.
You did. You right.
Come on.
He gonna play out this year, and then we gonna patch it together until we find us somebody in the draft. We gonna have to make it work with Huntley or somebody, some vet. We got Russell Wilson. I know he.
You right.
I don't say that. Come on now. Ain't that desperate? That's a sign of desperation right there.
Yeah.
That's my fault.
I mean,
we're gonna move on to my son took my phone. But we're gonna move on because y'all gotta help me out. We're gonna move on to we're gonna move to the Eagles.
We don't need to talk about the Giants. You can just put them last. Nobody gives a damn.
No, we already talked. We already talked
about the Giants.
You ain't talk about them. Okay.
Everybody said they're gonna have three. Oh, so before we skip over that, Leon and Cal, we need this from y'all. Well, Leon, how long you been a Cowboy fan? What made you become a Cowboy fan?
Oh man. Well, because I'm older than pretty much everybody. I know I'm older than everybody here, so I remember this. It was the day that Roger Staubach threw the Hail Mary to Drew Pearson. I was like 7 years old. I remember watching it on TV.
Damn.
You know, so I've been a Cowboy fan since then.
Okay.
Did JB say damn?
Yeah, he did.
Thanks, JB. I appreciate that.
Okay, so Leon, you gotta rank who you hate the most in the division. First to last. Who you hate the most?
And
why?
I hate all them bitches equally.
The one you hate the most.
I hate all them bitches equally, but the most, I'd say Philadelphia. I'd say Philadelphia, probably because my stepdaughter is an Eagles fan. So, you know, she's always posting dumb shit, and I got to deal with that. But I ain't worried about the Redskins and the Giants. I mean, they're just trash. So I would have to say probably the Eagles. I could probably deal with maybe the Redskins winning the division, maybe the Giants, but I can't stand the fucking Eagles, man.
So let's go with the Eagles then. Let's go.
But you ask him, is he just like me? Where I said it's fluid. Whoever doing the best, whoever the biggest threat, whoever the biggest threat, that's who I hate the most.
So I got a question though. So when it comes to these Eagles, we're gonna do this collectively because we don't have no Eagle fan here. Marcus Cunningham may show up, but tell me it's hard though, man. Okay, I won't say a breakout player because I mean they ain't got they fans here. But tell me who y'all think gonna be the best. We'll go with JB first. We're gonna go around JB, Antonio, Cal, Cole, then Leon. JB, tell me who you think gonna be the best offensive weapon
for the NFC East
on the Eagles. Would it be Hurts, Saquon, Tay out at wide out, or AJ?
I think it's gonna be Hurts. I think it's gonna be Hurts, man, because he didn't really have like that year like that people expected him to have. So with Saquon being in the backfield, man, I think he's gonna be more dynamic, and I think Philly kind of gonna restructure how they use Jalen Hurts. He got a lot of slander last year too. I remember in TSA. He gonna be top 3 in MVP voting this year.
So do you
And
think?
that's all Homer.
So do you think they get rid of the? So I'm gonna ask this question. This 2-part question, y'all. So do you think they get rid of the tush push with him, or do you think they hand it off to now that they got Saquon?
It's gonna be a balance. I think 50-50. They're still using the tush. He's gonna use it. I wouldn't be surprised if Saquon get back there. Can they do that legally?
Yeah, you can, but you still worry about center running back exchange though.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know all the fucking football rules, but if you can use Saquon back there, that's the fucking cheat code.
You can. He can get up on the center. What's called do it all the time. For the Kelsey do it all the time.
Well, shit. But then I know, So, I know Kelsey's tired and all, but if they do, I can see them. If they can use it, I can see them Saquon being under the center a couple times. But to reserve Jalen Hurts as far as injury, I would say so. But they still gonna use him because Jalen Hurts know how to do it. You know.
For sure. Who you got, Antonio?
I'm going to go with person I think that's going to stand out or break out is Devontae. Hold on, give me a second. Because Saquon got to stay on the field. I don't know about that cat. He stay injured. He got to stay on the field. I'm going to go with. We know AJ Brown is a dog. I'm going with Devontae Smith. I think Devontae Smith is going to have a breakout year.
Yeah, give me some numbers.
Give me some numbers.
JB, give me some numbers.
He had that. Oh,
I mean for Hurts.
For Hurts? Oh, you're right.
No. JB chose Hurts. I want his numbers for Hurts, and I want Devontae numbers from you, Antonio.
Hurts. Let me see. He'd be shy of 1,000 yards. I think about maybe 3,800, probably 26 passing touchdowns. Give me about 9 rushing touchdowns. Total 35.
Okay, ain't bad. What you got for Devontae?
Do I need rushing yards?
No, you said 1,000, so he probably be about 800.
Yeah, I think about between about 650 rushing yards.
MVP type deals. What you got? We got Antonio.
I got 1,200 yards. I got 1,200 yards for Devontae, and I get him 12 touchdowns. Receiving
12.
That's pro.
I think he's going to score a lot of more points. Everybody watching AJ, right? You know what AJ did last season, right?
He's gonna have to have a lot of long passes because he's not a goal line type of cat, man. You got Saquon and AJ down there,
no doubt,
and Jalen. So it's gonna have to be a lot of big plays.
For him to get 12. So what y'all? So if y'all don't know, if y'all don't pay attention, JB not a Devontae fan at all.
I like Devontae, but they try to put cats above him, and I'm like, come on now.
You got Hurts going for 1,000 yards rushing, right?
Nah, hell nah. I got him about. I said about 650, throwing for 3,800.
All right, and Saquon stays healthy. That's going to open it up for Devontae for the deep pass, right? Pretty much. For the run games, they're going to have to stop that run game. He's going to get a lot of opportunities this season to go ahead and get those yards, man. I might went overboard with the touchdown, but I'm gonna stick with 12.
All right. Cal, who you got for your player? The best player that's going to be an offensive player for the Eagles. And I know.
The best player?
Yeah.
I gotta go with Hurts. I mean, because he gonna be the focus of pretty much everything coming out that offense. Saquon, I honestly don't believe in his health.
Yeah.
And I mean, if he were to have it going, obviously I think that would impact Hurts because I feel like the coach would probably keep it on the ground if Saquon did have it going. He kind of like to milk the clock a lot. But I honestly think Hurts gonna have a breakout year. I think he's gonna have about 4,000 yards passing. I give him 30 touchdowns and probably about 9 interceptions. I'd probably say the same, about 650 rushing yards.
That's solid. You think he finished top 5 in MVP?
Yeah.
All right, Cole, what you got?
I think yeah, Philly gonna be. Yeah, I got them at number 1 in the NFCs. That's definitely worthy MVP with those numbers.
Cole, who you got?
We should have won 2 years ago.
Cole, you gotta get off mute, bro.
My bad, dog. Hey, I'm going with the running back, dog. I'm going with Saquon, and I know everybody mentioned it. I know everybody mentioned the health thing. The health thing is a concern, but I got Saquon having a big year this year. I'm looking at the top 3 all-around running backs is going to be Saquon, Bijan, and CMC. So yards for Saquon, I got 1,300 on the ground. I got 500 in the air, and I got a combined touchdowns of 16.
500 receiving. What was rushing?
That's
13.
And how many touchdowns?
13 combined, both receiving and rushing. Yeah, I got a combined touchdown of 16, receiving and rushing.
No, how many rushing yards?
1,300.
That's a little mad.
Yeah,
I got them 1,300 rushing, 500 receiving, and a combined touchdown of 16.
We got all pro this year.
I got them all pro this year. The top 3 running backs going to be Saquon, CMC, and Bijan.
1,300 ain't screaming off the board.
But you got to look at his total from scrimmage. We put 500 receiving on 1,300 rushing. You're looking at 1,800 yards from scrimmage.
What CMC did last year?
Cal, 1,300 is screaming. The top. You can look it up. Anybody? I ain't got my phone.
I'm about to say, Cats ain't rushing for 2,000 yards no more.
1,300.
What CMC did last year?
Probably about 1,400. Hell was that, Antonio?
Hold on, I got
I'm looking it up right now.
14. 14.
See?
Yeah.
1,459 yards.
That's
What was his receiving?
Hold on.
Receiving 509. Nope. My bad. They gave me one fucking game. I'm trying to get the whole season. Y'all go ahead and keep talking. I'll look that up.
but nonetheless, 1,300 in today's game is elite for how much everybody throwing the ball around. Unless you just at least somebody's just a bell cow. You know, these days ain't nobody being a bell cow because they already don't want to pay the running backs. But we'll move Leon. Leon, who you got for the Eagles?
All right, yeah. So real quick, CMC 564 yards through the air.
So that's what we talking about. So that's 1,900 combined. When you look at it, 1,900 combined, that's gonna get you all pro. If Saquon get 1,800 combined, we're looking at all pro.
Without doubt.
1,800 yards. Saquon going down the field.
Leon, who you got for the
I think Barkley has a good year with the Eagles, but I don't think it's going to be as much as what Cole said. I think what you have to also factor in is that that clown Kellen Moore is the OC. Now, he goes away from the run, this and the other, and basically looking at just a stop look at what Eckler got last year. Eckler's sort of a similar back to Saquon, but not as physical as Saquon. He probably will have under 1,000 yards, probably about 500 yards in the air, but Hurts is going to get his numbers. So, but I do think Barkley will still have a successful year with the Eagles because he's going to be able to run the ball. But I don't think it's going to be 1,300 yards like Cole is saying, though. So,
and they also going to be cautious, too. I got to feel they're going to be really cautious because knowing what everybody else is thinking with the injuries, they're not going to leave him out on the field to do all them carries.
I mean, it'll come down to how Kellen Moore calls games, you know. And he's never been known for a bounced attack. He will throw the ball more than anything. I mean, he did that when his time in Dallas, even when they had Zeke, and he did that in his 1 year out in San Diego. So it really depends on how he's going to call the game. Is he going to call a balanced game where they're 60-40 run or 40-60 run or whatever it is, because normally he calls about 30% runs and most of it is passing. So we'll see.
Yeah.
So real quick on the Saquon thing, y'all realize just a year ago, Saquon was about 1,700 yards total offense, right?
Yeah.
But that was him getting the ball because they didn't want to get a ball. They didn't want to put the ball. I mean, they couldn't use Daniel Jones to throw it.
Yeah.
So Hurts is a better quarterback, and like I said, Moore have been known as a run first guy. He doesn't use the run primarily in his offense. So I get what you're saying. It's possible, but I don't think it's going to be 13.
In this offense though, Saquon won't need that volume because in this offense, it's pick your poison with a running quarterback and what you have at receiver. You can't stock the box up against that team. And so with that, I see longer runs for Saquon. I don't see the volume that needed with the number of carries that he had with the Giants to get those numbers. I don't think he's gonna need that same number of touches to get those type of numbers with the Eagles.
Let me go back and correct you first, because he's the hometown. He's a dual threat quarterback, not a running quarterback.
Cool. Cool. I'll take that, JB. Because you know what? I'll be the main one that hate when somebody call them black quarterbacks a running quarterback.
Yeah.
So I take that.
I hate that shit, bro.
Yeah, I do too. I'll be the main one to correct somebody.
I wish Pace was on here. He hate black quarterback.
Straight up.
Mr. Tampa Bay himself.
Yeah.
So we gonna move on to the predictions. I want to move on to the predictions because I want to finish. Make sure we have enough time to talk about another quarterback in the end. But we got the Giants with 3 wins, right? How many we think the Commanders gonna get?
7.
7.
I got them at 6.
6.
I say they get 8.
I give them 7 and 10.
Cool. Let's go. So we all agree the Eagles gonna win the division.
Yeah.
That's a reasonable expectation. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then let's go with Cowboys. Then. Do the Cowboys get a wild card berth? No, that's the question.
No.
That's the question.
No.
Do the Cowboys wild card berth?
No.
Because I'm gonna go.
That's going to depend on what the NFC North do, because it's going to be tough, right? It could be 3 teams coming out of that division. So if that's happening, Cowboys not getting the wild card.
I just don't see the Cowboys having more than 9 wins this year.
How many y'all think they're gonna get?
I got 10 wins for me.
I got
I
8.
give them I give them 9 wins. 9 wins.
Yeah. I mean they could be
So we ain't going-
when they could be 1-1 when they play the Ravens.
Yeah.
But they will probably lose to the Ravens.
So we're assuming we just not gonna win any of the games against any of the decent squads, I guess. Like Cleveland, Baltimore,
They can
Detroit,
beat Cleveland.
Frisco.
They can beat Cleveland.
I got Dallas
Houston.
at 9 and 8.
You got 9.
We don't lose.
9
You're,
and 8.
you're definitely not beating Houston.
We ain't winning Houston at home.
And they beat Houston. We ain't losing that one.
We blowing y'all out like a motherfucker.
You ain't blowing shit out.
It might be embarrassing. It might be embarrassing.
I got Dallas at 9-8, man.
And we losing both the Philly games. Okay, we just gonna go 0 for everything when it comes to playing against all the good teams.
I'm just saying,
they gonna get a couple wins. I mean, they gonna get a couple wins. They just not. There's some teams
gonna
like
drop one of the easy
and the Niners. They're not gonna beat. You know, but
Look,
Houston, they can beat Houston. That's not gonna be a problem.
I got them losing to the Browns.
We're gonna be tapped in that game, man. D'Amico Ryans a coaching. Come on now, he's not losing that game.
So
Jones, let's go through that one. Do you have
Cowboys? I know. I see Cole. I already know you. I already know it's one of the teams that you want to go through. So we'll do the Cowboys because the Eagles gonna win. So we'll just do the Cowboys because I already knew when it comes to you, it's somebody that Cole gonna want to go through. So we'll go through it one line by line. We ain't gotta go through it super slow, but we'll kind of get through it though. So with the Cowboys, right? Y'all can blurt it out, keep it to yourself, whatever. But we're gonna move through it though. So Cowboys open up with the Browns on the road.
Who's quarterbacking? Is the guy with the hurt arm? Which one?
Watson.
Well, Watson to be there.
He's supposed to be ready.
He'll be there.
Okay. They're not beating the Browns in week 1. Not at Cleveland. Defense too good.
Is the defense is that what's gonna be the problem? We ain't gonna be able to get over that defense, or is the offense gonna kill us?
The defense with
this. It don't matter.
They loaded.
Don't matter.
Y'all gonna lose that game, dog.
So
they gonna play keep away with the run game.
But Cal, listen, keep. So everybody keep it in your head what y'all want to do, whatever, right? So if you think y'all gonna win, cool. 1-0. Y'all think y'all win 1-0. Everybody else not 0-1, right?
Yeah. Now we gonna lose that game. I'm just bullshitting. We gonna lose that game.
I thought so. But so Brown, okay. So next y'all go Saints at home.
They win that one.
Win.
Ravens at Cowboys.
That's a loss.
That's a loss, yeah.
Then y'all got Giants at the Giants.
That's a win.
Yeah,
win.
2-2. Y'all on the roll against the Steelers.
That's a win.
I think that's a loss.
That's a loss.
Thursday night football.
I think that's a loss.
2 or 3 or 3-2. Leon, you say y'all win?
We winning that one.
Okay, so 3-2 for you. Keep your count, Leon. Then y'all home against the Lions.
That's probably a loss.
Loss.
So 2-4. 2-4 for y'all. Leon, you 3-3. 49ers.
That's a
loss.
That's definitely a loss.
That's 2-5. 2-5 for one, and what it is for you. 3-4 for you, Leon.
Yeah.
Then I got them beat Atlanta.
Against the Eagles at home.
Oh, you skip. Oh, they're gonna beat Atlanta.
No, you skip Atlanta.
Oh, my bad. Atlanta on the road.
Win.
It's a win.
Nah.
Yeah, I got them
winning
as
it.
I might got them as an L.
Yeah, I got them as an L.
Okay. Then y'all go after Atlanta.
Home to the Eagles.
Then y'all got the Eagles next at home.
That's a win.
I think we're gonna beat Philly at home.
So we normally split with Philly. So
okay, cool. So we just said that's split for y'all. Then y'all got Texas at home the next week.
I'm gonna say that's a win. I don't care.
Wow.
I got it as a win.
We ain't losing to Texas, bum ass Texas.
We can bet. We can bet a lot of money on that.
We'll be dealing with JB on this nonsense.
I'll confirm the bet, Leon and JB.
We can bet whatever. We are not losing to the Cowboys. I guarantee you that.
When Rob said he had a place for you to say, I was like, no, fuck that. He sleeps on the floor, man. He's the enemy that week. He didn't get no free stay house.
So after that, you got Cowboys at the Commanders.
Win.
Yeah. Then y'all got Giants at home.
Cowboys.
Win.
Bengals.
Loss.
Win. I got us winning in Cincinnati. That's gonna be a momentum. Washington, I got Texans, Washington, Giants, 3-game win streak. Playing at home, I got us beating Cincinnati.
So y'all go 4-game win streak.
Them
You
boys
might as
will
well make it
not
a
be
5-game
all
win streak because the next one is the Panthers.
That's a win.
Then
That's
you got,
gonna be an ugly win.
then you got the Panthers. Then you got that. You got the Bucks at home.
Win.
That's the toughest game for me.
I
Honestly.
give that to the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Cowboys making the playoffs. This like 9-10 wins. Then you
That's
got
tough. 'Cause I got us looking ahead at Philly. That's gonna be a tough game right there.
you already
And then
see,
they lose,
the one we
lose
to
to
Philly. We
Philly.
didn't win
I still
Philly
counted.
years.
I still only counted 9.
but you already said
Damn, I did my tally. I got them boys at 7-10. Gonna be a rough year.
I got them at
It's gonna be
9.
a rough year. I ain't saying we making the playoffs. It's gonna be a rough year.
I got them at 9-8, missing the playoffs.
9-8 missing playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see
I
that.
got 10-7.
One
I
of
got
those
10-7.
nine. One of those 9. We beating the Texans.
Yeah, I ain't even worried about the Cowboys. I'm worried about Kansas City, Miami, Buffalo, and the Ravens.
Hey, don't worry
are
about
not on my
Miami. They
radar.
can't beat nobody with a 500 record.
Yeah, the Cowboys are not on my radar.
Well,
You ain't
there's
gotta
never
worry
been
about
an
Miami.
NFL season without a major injury. So somewhere something got to shake. Somebody gonna get hurt, and it's gonna change the outcome of everything.
It don't matter. Our
All right.
backup could beat y'all.
Not the backup.
We'll win that game at least by 17 points.
Not with the backup. Not with that boy from where he from? Damn Stanford.
No matter. He could be from the Air Force Academy. The Cowboys sorry. They do not have enough to put up with anything we got. Trust me.
I do think this though. I do think the Cowboys gonna get. I think they're gonna get 10 wins. And the only reason I think they're gonna get 10 wins was if this, right? This is my if. I think the Cowboys get 10 wins if their defense can show up. And they don't gotta be great. But what I'm saying is if they can get them solid field position, like LJ, my dog, right? But at the same point in time, dog, you get that thing across the 40, well, you already know it's the GOAT time. And I think this year the Cowboys, what they're gonna do is, even though they may not be, if they don't move the ball, but the Cowboys get across midfield, they're not gonna hesitate. If the defense is solid and not giving a lot of points, they're not gonna hesitate to put that kick in.
Hey man, I know this is an unrelated subject, but Meryl, your fingernails are disturbingly fucking long, bro.
Yeah, always. Actually, they're pretty short, but yeah, always have.
So is Dak not getting signed beginning of the season, and he gonna come out and roll out a 7-8 win season?
I mean, you gotta take in the totality of the team, man. I mean,
because he don't give a fuck.
The defense, man.
He don't give a fuck. Why he already know he didn't show teams what he gonna do, what he can do. Why I want to ball out.
Yeah,
I heard all the stat predictions y'all have for him as far as stat. I mean, besides I know what's cause he gonna throw 18 interceptions. That would sound like a 7-win season. But for everybody else, if he gonna throw them numbers,
that's what I got him.
Notice you said
it's not just what Dak does, it's what the defense does.
Right.
You know?
Right. You can't mention one player when you're talking about a team record, you know. That's not fair to any. Come on.
I know, but I feel like the defense right now is the most surest thing so far out of the two.
What defense you been looking at, dog?
I think the defense gonna hold up. I'm not saying it's a 49ers defense. I'm not saying it's you can't win on the defense. I think they solid enough. If he putting up them numbers that most of us said he gonna put up, I think that's more than 7 wins.
Okay, hey, look real quick, bro. Let Calvin. Let's break down your defense real quick. Your defensive line. Other than Micah Parsons, what do you have on that D line?
Is Gregory still there? Gregory gone.
Hell no. And it turned out to be a good reason we got rid of him.
Gregory.
Yeah, because Tampa Bay just got rid of him. Anyway,
yeah, he in jail or something.
What? Yeah, what? On the D line, what do you got on that D line?
On the D line, we got DeMarcus Lawrence.
Oh, yeah.
Wash.
He washed.
Yeah. He got his money and stopped playing football.
That means
he got his money and stopped playing football.
That means he's easy to block.
Yeah. Wash. Okay. You have nothing in the middle. Like Leon, we was talking about. You guys did not go and solidify that middle. You brought no D tackles in. Y'all are very weak at D tackle on the defense.
They did sign. They are signing Linval Joseph, but I don't know if that's a. He could be washed too. So
Linval Joseph was playing with Michael Strahan.
Like he washed.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so linebacker. What do y'all have at linebacker?
We got Damon Clark, Kendricks,
Overshown.
What's it? Damian Wilson.
Only proven guy on that list is Kendricks, and he be coming off. He had an injury like 2 years ago.
Yeah, he up in age as well. So
yeah, he up in age. Okay, the best part of your defense is your secondary, with Bland and Diggs coming back. The best part of your defense is your secondary.
We got Hooker, Jordan Lewis.
Yeah, you got a nice secondary. Your secondary is the strength of your defense, but people gonna run the ball on y'all.
They gonna have to work though. They ain't getting no pass rush. They gonna be in coverage.
Ain't no pass rush.
Yeah, ain't no
10,
pass rush.
10, 15 seconds.
Right, but ain't nobody. Hey, JB, ain't nobody even gonna want to pass on them because the run gonna be so easy.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, so what you saying, right? Before we wrap this up, the NFC East. So what you saying? What you've been hitting at is, if you got a running back, play him in fantasy against the Cowboys.
Against the Cowboys, yeah, he's gonna go for 100.
Why you wouldn't?
Yeah. Old buddy from ESPN gonna say that every Sunday.
I appreciate y'all fellas jumping on, man. Appreciate y'all giving y'all time.
I appreciate you hosting it, man. It's been
I appreciate y'all, fellas.
For sure, man. Like I said, a lot of times I appreciate y'all Cowboys fans coming out because a lot of times these fans ain't showing up for their teams. Appreciate you, Cole, JB, Antonio, because y'all been on the majority of these, and Pace, he was on the other one. So, like I said, at this point, I don't even care because I gotta knock them out. If somebody come in to represent, cool. If not, then we're gonna talk about y'all teams how we talk about them. So, well, I appreciate y'all jumping out, man. Y'all will see the like I said, y'all see the link next coming day, whatever, for the AFC North, and I get at y'all.
All right, brothers. Y'all be.
Hey, fellas.